This new episode of Assyria, well, I would say that this is a pretty precarious situation we're having. One, there is a possible war of independence which we're trying to prevent, and the other is Katsiu, the missionary, is infirm. He doesn't have many years to live. And soon, Giwargis, the Prince of Assyria, who is born with a quick mind, he will soon carry on the legacy of his father with the work of the Trade League, which he cannot get, which he won't become the guild master in his life, to forge a golden bloodline, but maybe his son, here, will eventually become emperor, and also a member of the Great Trade League once he turns 16. And also that the other problem is that there is no way he can go to the Chinese Imperial Academy or the British Imperial Academy. Which means once he turns 16, he's going to have to be tutored by an administrative tutor. So right now, all I could do is just sit on my hands and just continue to do wholesome business. Let me see. We've got lots of ivory, wool cloths, a statue, more ivory, more wool, some alcohol, more wool, ivory, meats. Okay. So just send some ivory shipments into these areas that are in my domain, just to make some more money. Oh yes, we still got the 1-day thing. Yeah, you know how we have these problems of raiders trying to come here? Well, we need to up the fortification. Like this citadel here. What else? Give me a moat. A well. Improve our current relations. We're just basically making our capital was holding at least a impregnable fortress. Marvelous. Okay, now let's sell some wool. Now that there's time. While looking at what the various shops this older man talks to me, claims to have the greatest offer to offer me. 2 pouches of spices for the price of 1. I ain't falling for that, and I ain't got time to call off or scam. I'm here to sell. Okay, I guess we'll be selling ivory instead of wool, so. There, made all that money back, huh? Do we have a wool shipment around here? No. We know we got lots of it, so. Send them here. Let's continue building. Oil cauldrons. Now, trebuchets. There's something else I want to spend, but not here. So therefore, look at the fort level. Now, no raider can touch it. They can touch their countryside, but not this holding. Now, for the Jerusalem Cathedral, let's see. Oh yes, I had this planned. Golden bells. We already have the bells, but now the bells of the cathedral have been coated with a thin layer of gold. That just ups the opinion of proud. If anybody who has a proud opinion towards me, or something like that. What else you got? Oh, of course, more alcohol. Saint Saba, the Confessor, the Count of Palmyra. Yeah, the story goes that a man was drowning in Palmyra. When Saint Saba ran across the water to help the poor drowning man, it was only after the man was safely rescued everyone understood a miracle, which just happened. Following the footsteps of God so literally, it is only fitting with one as great as Saba. It is a great honor for the family of the blessed Saint. We all aspire to become spies soon. Blessed be his name. I was about to say, what water in Palmyra? It's desert! Unless somebody's drowning in a well. What? Still. Can't deny some of the good things he did in his life. Oh, yes. Saint Saba was known for his diligent nature and walking across water to save a man. Canonized by Patriarch of the East, Emmanuel. Again, desert region. There's no nearby river. Unless you're probably talking about here, but again, spent most of the time in Palmyra. And when did he die? Back at 1027, so not that long ago. But he died of depression, but ultimately he was a good guy. Saved the man from drowning. Or maybe it's the Nestorian Church making up things again. Ah, Turf. Now it's these guys now hold the territory. Again, just playing kiss up the room. It always happens. Don't make me come over there. Here we want for diplomacy. 2 barrels of alcohol. How much alcohol do I have? Because I'm about to send some shipments of alcohol to get some more money. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, alcohol for everybody. And I hope one of you bastards better, send a caravan this way. Also, you gotta take it easy with this whole, thing. There's a statue over there, too. We never know what we need more money for. I'm just saying, this is for mercenary money in case of the Independence War. Just sending the retinue this way to take care of those raiders. it's starting to tone down alright. Now, get back to your position. Holy Christmas! What have they done to you? Oh, I guess they don't like you. Hey. Oh my goodness! Just surrender while you can. There's no way we can win this one, and we just... Look, do I really want to risk all the manpower to help out our northern neighbor? Look, she's going to call us very soon, so... Yeah, it just makes me wonder, where did he get all that manpower? Well, we didn't know the vassals had it in them. Maybe because they don't like her because she's a woman, she's club-footed and a homosexual. And I'm sure there are some people, well, some people who don't share the same philosophies. That's another thing. I don't know what she was doing, but literally more than a week after she became the Duchess of Tao, they decided to go on a full rebellion against her. I mean, look, we have the manpower to put an end to this massive rebellion in that area. It's just, can we really afford another war? Sure. But I'm going to regret this, but I will raise all the levies. Change your mind, head to there. See, told you. I was about to say, most of the manpower is from up there. Dire need of assets and have a lot of coins. What you got there? Nah, not interested. There's a faint knock on the door, followed by a small figure peeking in the room. I remember him well. It's one of those craftsmen that I funded a couple of years ago. He shamefully tells me that the enterprise didn't go exactly as planned, and that the workshop is now bankrupt with nothing to show for it. That was a bad investment. And intervening in this conflict on the behalf of Tau might be a bad investment in it itself. Go up there now. Most of their manpower is over there. Head to... God dang it, this way. You know there ain't room for all of us? Our survey of the land points to several locations where a new settlement could be founded, one of which happens to be within your domain. The Great Trade League is ready to support a new city should it choose to participate in its construction. Build a city. Whoa, yeah, there's plenty of room. I could see in the future there will be 2 cities here. Sinjar should be churchlands. This here, purely for. Yeah, if you build another settlement, I'll up the supply limit. We have the money for that. Wait, look, we have a very strong industry. It'll take us a day to build a city still because of... Let me see, what are the reasons why we build so fast? It's because of a very good steward and one of those things that also helps them build faster. So here you go, city finished. We received word that the settlement construction is about to finish. As per agreed, we will send money and people to the newly built city in order to help its growth. Hope we can count on you to protect its citizens in the future. I will watch over the taxpayers. The city of Shekhan. And this is its first mayor. Boy, that's hilarious how we can build cities just like that. I was trying to snap my finger correctly. It gets bustling new city for 20 years. Go now. Mother! Somebody put poison on her wine. My God, who would kill my mother? Is it because she's a Zoroastrian? My God, they assassinated Elijah, and they also assassinated, Assyria. Oh my goodness, people. Who would hate the Gazarta family? It's gotta be them. I hope nobody assassinates my son. He's the only thing I got left. And I'm sure Samia and Tammy are like, hey, what about us? Just trying to add a little humor on this. This really... Oh. With Egypt getting Nubia, then that means, you know, more power to them. Again, I ain't got long to live. So we're just gonna be sieger from then on. I've heard the CK2 philosophy and could feel that its materialistic, erudite, and epistemological ideas have certain similarities with the Aristotelian philosophy, where I want to delve deeper in it. Aristotle has done nothing to me in this one. I only wrote natural philosophy and hardly talk about Aristotle, so let's go for this particular Indian philosophy. Indian or Hindu philosophy. Sorry about that. Game froze a bit of a moment, but don't worry, we're still here. from Finland. Oh boy. I was about to say, how did you get your land claimed in personal combat? Okay. Well, figured that I'm, infirm, because I don't think drinking that fountain of youth really matters if my health is in this sorry state. Almost over, then we could better go back home. Ah yes, Dao the Young. Box of jewelry. Just a reminder. Okay. Just trying to learn something. Area. What is that? The area is the oldest surviving Chinese dictionary or encyclopedia. It is divided between a first part defining words and a second part that describes more than 590 kinds of flora and fauna. Yeah, we saved your skin and your country. Let this pass. Federal boys of the Balanjara Duchy died of cancer. G. So now your new emperor takes special interest in eunuchs with frowns on wealth. Oh, I don't know how long you're going to be around. No, thank you. As long as you don't fight against Sogdiana, I'll be alright. With whatever you do. Oh, Egypt and Jerusalem fighting each other, so Independence War will not happen. We averted disaster there. Now we can... Well... Okay, we got the money and the piety for this, so... Before I become incapable... Let's help out... Oh my goodness. Slavic pagans again. Nestorian Crows. Quick, somebody get rid of them. I'll back anyone. I'll even send my spy master over there. A Nestorian Croat to run Serbia. Yes, yes, more Nestorians is what the world needs. Just want to prevent them from being caught in holy wars. Got the best spy master in the land. Duke Isaac of Edessa has unearthed authentic love letters proving that King Shobai of Babylonia is actually a bastard. His mother, Paran, had a torrid love affair with Count Agathonigos of Iliat. How should I use this shocking information? Well, that was a long time ago. He's an old man, and you just barely want to say, "He's a bastard! He's a bastard!" It's what they were like. And he opened the gates of hell somehow. What has that man been doing? Torrid love affair of Count, which we don't know who it is. So we may never know. No reason to arrest him, just tell him to stay out of the factions or otherwise I'm going to say something. Okay. He decides to be loyal. No need. Now, where was I? I was going to start a war. Well, two things are going to happen. One's an assassination and the other is war. I'm going to go against Thrace. To grab these two. Tiberius will be next. Oh, gee, we don't have enough gold for that. Well, bring up the alcohol. But there are better ways, you know? If you're going to keep selling stuff like that, you should buy a stall. So it's going to cost you more. And if you place a stall here, it increases the selling price. We already have an ivory shipment, which is about to expire, so okay, place a hunting stall. So yeah, meat, wool, hide, ivory, silk. Give it a moment, or just wait till bing, F and go. I've learned that our mutual problem likes to take it in the morning air on the balcony. The fall would be a long one indeed if someone was to take a tumble in there. Perhaps the railing could be adjusted slightly. Oh yeah, this is to kill Kassa, that African witch doctor. I know someone who can get this done. She proves my idea of the sent cost final falcon. May the Lord forgive me. Make the preparations. Well, meanwhile, I'm gonna sell some. Just wait. Eventually that modifier will go away. Okay, now it's gone. Right, send the ivory. 800 gold. Then sell the meat and sell the wool. Crap, he discovered the sabotage was done on the railing, but he at least closed this, who deserves a blame for this. Come on, the guy's got no intrigue. How did he get away? Guess he just didn't buy it. After years of constant warfare and battles of leaving hundreds of thousands of soldiers, the Mongols finally stand triumphant. The decisive battle was fought near Chagan. The Mongol Khagan now sits upon the dragon throne. There's Emperor Zhao Kui, it's Gao Kui Kaozu under the new dynasty. However, China is likely to suffer unrest for many years to come. The Mongols are truly fearsome. Who are they? Well, they're Ketans and they're Taoists, but they're expansionists. They have unrest, so you can control. Well, there's a bit of unrest, so he likes Hindus but doesn't like African cultures. But all the grace is gone. Plus, I'm about to be gone soon, so I can't go out and go bow before him to the new. Okay, if it didn't work for Kassa, well, it better work against King Boris the Fat. I mean, come on, he's called the Fat. He'll go through the railing of the balcony easy. What are you doing? Oh, heck. Can you handle this? No, you cannot. I will help you. We're only sending a retinue. Take care of your problem. Hi, Alex. Success! King Boris fell to the ground like a piece of rotten fruit. Big, fat, rotten fruit, I might add, when a balcony railing gave way. A tragic accident as far as anyone's concerned. See what I mean? He's a gluttonous, fat person. And he was in the midst of preparing a small feast. He was thinking about readying it for his next meal. And then... that happened. So now, Croatia is ruled by a Nestorian. At least for now. And I can wish only nothing but the best of you. But there are no other Nestorians. I don't know how he's the only Nestorian of the realm in such a very diverse place. Tell you what, wait a second. I'm gonna be that type of guy. You will be betrothed to my eldest. He'll definitely like the offer. Sick! Oh, chest pains. Don't worry about that. I just want you to be murdered so you can have Nestorian children. Good. Serbia knows what they're doing. For God's sakes, I'm good with coins. Look, don't worry, this host war will be dealt with soon enough. But there is time to get our armies together. By the time when everybody's together, then we'll move in. I mean, we have the money now. Yes, we do, but... boy, that's a lot. Send jewelry. So we could just have something. Off to Jerusalem with all of you. And maybe we'll send the guard retinue if things don't go our way. Follow us and we'll take care of them. And you just bought yourself some mercenaries. Wait a minute, you're in another war? Turkish Zoroastrian. Well, we'll be there for you. I like this philosophy better. There's a high demand for gems. I don't have gems, do I? No, I don't. Okie dokie. Gems. We hope they're not too expensive this time of the year. No, don't go for it. Just go for the gems. There's barely enough money for that. then go deliver it. Need all that money back. Oh, I guess I'll create it for Egypt. Or whoever owns this area of that particular duchy. Oh, just give it to Egypt, he'll figure it out. Gotcha. Okay. Here's what you're gonna do. You go up there, while the other goes that way. And we'll be sieging both those areas, you see. And now we're gonna still help you on the out of the war, because these bunch of adventure conquests keep happening to you. I've traveled far and wide, spending a lot of time dealing and negotiating. I know most of the tricks in the ledgers and could easily sell books to the illiterate peasantry. Now I'm a master trader. It's all worth it. Well, at least he lived long enough to achieve that. Now remember, when you rank up, like when you get Apprentice Trader, which means promoting up would be held. Oh, have a big time. Originally it was 2,000, but if you have the Master Trade, if you want to be Guild Master, it'll be 1,000. If you're a peddler and you get an Apprentice Trader, it will lower the assets, so on. So at least he lived long enough to be a Trade Master. But a few artisans looking to sponsor for their next projects. They have all the materials they need and simply request some funds to get it started. I thought it could be interested. They're willing to give you some of their works in exchange. Signed, your productive apprentice. Give me the black, but don't worry. Wool cloths here. There. We'll be alright. We'll just take care of your other problem now. So, yay, Guildmaster. Yeah, just a reminder, since this character's not going to live long enough to forge a golden bloodline, which again, you got to make all these trades. That's just one of these must be true part. Transform to a republic, which never going to happen in this playthrough. Want a trade war for the Trade League, which is a rare. And you still got to make a lot of trades. Own a guarded and decorated warehouse housing my documents. I don't have those. Have up to 3,000 gold. Have up to. So that's, and created a center of trade. J. Again, it won't happen because there's no way I can make all those trades this soon. Man, this guy moves fast. Is he organized? Maybe one of his commanders. Oh. Okay, Katsiu got it. We'll fight them soon enough. We got you surrounded. Might as well. Now go. Don't worry about these holdings. Highly suspicious. Well, here's a man that attempted to rebel against me. Yeah, see what happens. Promising young student. Chinese philosopher. Don't rush it. Yep, so now he's a gray-haired old man. And I will not drink the fountain of youth because I'm infirm, so there's no reason at this state of health like this. Alright, let's move. Just in case. Jeez, guy. All grown up now, so now you're going to Serbia to be married off to this guy, and hopefully you have a Nestorian Croatian dynasty. We lost more than they. This is what I get for not being on the front line. If I was there, then those troops would have been more motivated. And if I wasn't so cynical, then I would have held a mass to motivate the troops even more. What can you do? You have to bring everybody up there. Holy Christmas! I did not realize who's up there. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Get everybody over here. man. Wars are getting deadlier these days. Up the melee techniques. We need to be better at those. Hopefully be more respected. Oh, jeez. Wars are getting deadlier now. So now I hold the county. And Tiberias is part of Jerusalem, so we'll give it to Jerusalem. One more to go for next time. God dang raiders. We can't go home if these guys are raiding our place. Okay, they've settled down in where? South. He came from over there. Around there. And now he decides to settle right in the middle of Tibet. As a Jain. Which already there's Jains living there. Uprising. Fifth, Sogdians or Assyria. Which they're actually winning. The Samkhya philosophy states the importance of trusting the authority of wise men, but this authority must be proven to be reliable. We must follow wisdom. Now I'm trusting. Heike von Bamberg, the wife of Sultan Tavete Croatia, has been spending a few days in Nineveh. It's been a very nice experience meeting her, but maybe our people's not so different at all. That little... well, someone. I guess. Enemy commander slain. Now, give it a rest. All of you. Just wondering. Yeah, not all of it is feudalized yet. There are still tribals. So it's got a lot of work to do. Alright. Really, it's that much? Yeah, sure, go ahead. He's finished his apprenticeship, so now he's an apprentice trader. Is there, just wondering. Is there a minimum age? 12. I was about to say, well, when my son's turned 12, I can make him my apprentice. Now we got another nomad who just settled. They've settled in Parang, another part of Tibet. Man, everybody's coming to Tibet. It's almost like it's the place to be. And he still hasn't got better from his drunkenness. Babylonia, this is your area. What are you doing? Fix that. As in, get rid of those raiders. Because they're going to be stealing whoever lives there. You destroyed the Kingdom of Yemen title? What the heck? Tell you what, I'll give it to him. Here. Oh boy. Great job, Lord. Great job, Katsiu. You've complicated the realm again. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before I become incapable. But if I do become incapable, I am not committing suicide. I will try to hold on to this life, this fragile life, as long as I can. You were able to put down an uprising. And speaking of putting down uprisings, oh gee, that's way down there. That's under Egypt's jurisdiction. Mali. Do I really want to fight these guys? I mean, they have way more than we do. Plus, it's just the Zoroastrian holy war. They're gonna get crushed. And they want to establish a presence in Yemen. Which I don't like that at all. You know, just out of curiosity. In a theoretical war. No. Can't do great conquest because we're bigger than them still. So I will not send any troops because there's just no way that I am supporting warrior wars. We're just too exhausted for that sort of thing. And plus, fighting your battles is only gonna hinder us. And should there be a time to fight against Mali, it would be, well, for the rest of Abyssinia. Hey. You got any gems? Oh, there's time. Prepare it. Take some mercenaries and send them this way. Wish you all the best. Oh, what is... It's Greece. The Kingdom of Greece. Thrace has inherited most of it, so now Greece only owns that part of the land. Norse Nestorian. Wonder who did that. And the British Holy Roman Empire has made their presence known in northern parts of France. What is Tau? I was about to say, how did you, Man, these Slavic hosts are getting bigger. They want a part of Armenia. We'll have to... I was about to say, crap, we can't help them. Are you sure you don't need help? You are clearly out your element. Caravan's back. Looking for gems. Here it is. Let's deliver it. Next August, he's going to be 12, and I will name him Apprentice Trader. I just don't want to give him these very long years of regency. Jeez, look at all that. And we can't even help them. They're gonna take Armenia, since you can't call us. For whatever reason. Oh, now I'm the leader of this, of this whole thing. Bulgarian Religious Liberation. That's for that area. At least one thing's for certain, they can't expand any further as long as we're in their way. Don't care. You're gonna get into stewardship education. And son, I will be the one to teach you. I don't care if you get the lowest education. You'll get better in time. Maybe one day you'll be better than I. And also I will make you an apprentice trader. So you can get familiar with you being as the youngest member of the Great Trade League ever. You were raised to be in this business. What else I could do? I gotta be fat. May not look like it, but I'm fat. Right now. Just fat, infirm. Waiting for your call, and we'll be there at a moment's notice. I sat down, covered in sweat, looking at a flight of stairs spiraling behind me. Tasks that were once easy now become more difficult to perform with my new flabby body. Why am I always so tired? My health will deteriorate. Yep, I'm not going to be around for long because of my overeating. One would think that Katsiu has diabetes or something. One would think. We received news of the Great Trade League's concern that our nation may be turning towards isolationist policy. We could easily soothe their fears by simply sending a caravan to the foreign realm. Also, the extra parts would be welcome. Your Apprentice Giwargis. You sure can write. I mean, you have a high learning skill, so I ain't doubting you for one who has such a quick mind. Okay, I guess we'll have to send it somewhere. Don't care what they're selling. Just pick anywhere. Like over there. What do they got? Well, that good stuff. Maybe we'll make one last hell of a deal and then we're out of here. I'm out of here. Yeah, we're basically playing the waiting game here. I've met a few artisans looking for a sponsor for their next projects. Oh yes, this again. More glass. Also, I should create a center of trade, you know, because with my boy, soon to be emperor, and he's going to do more of the work of the trade league, I'm going to help him, give him a head start, you know, in eventual, you know, forming that bloodline whenever he's guildmaster. So I will create the center of trade. As a guildmaster, I'll have a lot of connections and influence in trading. With preferential taxes and tariffs, I manage to attract traders away from their favored markets into my territory. To retain them, I will need support of the market and personally with occasional gifts. Profit awaits. Mosul is now the center of trade. More tax modifier and trade value. And also, I will store the Great Trade League documents, so I will probably store the various paperwork of the Great Trade League into my warehouse. So there. It's in my warehouse now. Somewhere. Ah, here it is. The warehouse contains important documents related to the Great Trade League. As I said, just giving my boy a head start. Because he'll be the one to form that golden bloodline, not I. I have accepted my fate. Especially now I've grown fat and my health is deteriorating. Well, you do have a good enough mind to be sent to the Imperial Academy at least, so off you go. Even if I sent my, son and heir. Christmas. What? Wait a minute. When did you turn 16? A month ago, and you were pregnant the whole time during your age of 15? Teenage pregnancy. I mean, look, it's unheard of if you're in their late teens, but this early? Good lord. Jeez, she's arbitrary, so one would think it's her damn fault, so for once I'm just gonna say, pay heavily to deal with it quietly. Spy Master Tam advises me how to deal with my daughter's bastard child. There are several ways to deal with this unfortunate situation. Spy Master Tam told me to ask him for advice on how to deal with my daughter's bastard child. I don't want to know, just deal with it. He'll take care of the situation. What if she finds out? You sure you don't need my help? How about now? Thank you. The reason I couldn't help her because we were already in this together. Follow them. Oh, I gain assets this time. I'm still waiting for that caravan. Naho was a good man. Administrative outpost has been built. Economy technology points and culture technology points. Administrative local affairs in efficient Chinese fashion. We're gonna get you. Despite his flaws, at least prestige-wise, he's another one of Assyria's greats. And inconclusively. That's because you killed him. Yeah, you killed the Polish Viking. Yep, took a mighty axe blow to the head. He deserved it. Oh yeah, that's my philosophy. Now it's in Sicily. Again, pretty soon, we'll be dealing with... Well, if we ever get a strong military, we'll have to fight against them. Despite the fact that all these mercenaries are just Oh, they're just mercenaries. I'm sure one day they'll have their moment of weakness. Matrilineal? This guy is old. You are young. Sure. Oh, by the way, Queen of Greece. She doesn't have a... Or am I thinking of someone else? Who did I... Ah, Prada. Who did you marry to? She already got assassinated as soon as he got married. Unfortunate. Huh. How are the Sogdians doing, our old buddies? Oh, look, they became independent. They were able to get away from the Turgai yoke. This is a good time for you to take back what's yours. Well, they still have this territory. And the Sobel kids are still around. Just not what they used to. And India is starting to split apart. That old Maharani didn't have all the territory that she used to. So it's starting to... Let's just say her entire grip on India is just slipping away bit by bit. He's paranoid, but he's become diligent. Well, actually, I was about to say, didn't I help him get diligent as it was related to trade league stuff? And I doubt I'll live long enough where I could just... Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Sending him to the academy. And then he gets to drop out. No, it's too late for that. He's already an apprentice. He's going to CK2. Yeah, how are you gonna get there? You ain't got no boats. Well, he does. You ain't gonna win the thing anyway. Okay. Got the caravan. Let's see what we can buy. Just buy whatever. Silk. Ivory. Hides. Spices. Just buy them all. This will be for future use. Whether or not we would buy or sell. Sell, particularly. The long period of unrest and sporadic popular uprisings in China has turned to a full-blown civil war. Many think that the emperor is weak and lost the mandate of heaven. He cowers in Chengdu. Massive rebel armies are on the move, attacking loyalist strongholds. Still, the rebels have not yet gathered under a single leader, and different factions are even fighting each other. The Silk Road province are handled, and tributary states can use this opportunity to break free. China will not be able to assist them, or should they be attacked anyway. It's chaos over there. They had its golden age, then they had a great famine. The Mongols came, and it was a period of unrest, and now there's civil war. One would think, are the Chinese, the Han people, are finally going to be back in power? Pirates on our coast? What makes you think that? But congratulations on having your children, thanks to my daughter. Oh, strange accusation. He's up to something. Oh, great, a slow guy. Your aggressive words only serve to strengthen my suspicions regarding your low character and and propinquity and underhand dealings. Clearly you planning something dark deed. The many cease at once. Son-in-law, you're a cruel guy, apparently a member of the Hermetic Society. But what you are doing is just... Yee. Look, I'm glad that you have a dynasty, but just be glad that there won't be a Slavic pagan ruling your realm, so... May the curd choke on his foul tongue. Never gonna help him out on whatever he needs. Just be glad that he's married my sister. So he's 14. All I can say is keep it up. We hope you reach adulthood before I die, so that way you can have a very long reign ahead of you. And you are gonna be guaranteed that you are gonna be the one to forge the golden bloodline for Assyria. In which I have predicted this before in this series, that this century will be characterized by Assyrians with the Gazarta dynasty, the ruling dynasty of this empire, is mainly focused on stewardship and business with the Great Trade League. That's what I've predicted. And that's the way it is. And maybe we can use that money to build up some more troops for the rest of the domain, because clearly we've been showing our weakness. Watching the animal pens outside of Nineveh gave me an idea. Concentrated manure can be a very explosive substance, and if enough is gathered in a single place to ignite, the blast could prove lethal. Who are we assassinating? Oh, Casa still. You still want to get rid of him. I know a farmer who has what I need. So we're going to blow him up. If the balcony didn't work, then this time for real. He avoided the explosion. Discovered a maneuver and avoided the explosion, but he still doesn't know because he has zero intrigue. Look, if you really feel that's about him, I'll help you get rid of him. See, everybody in the realm wants to get rid of him. Nobody's thought of that, because no one else is going to help. So I suggest you know, get out of this plot and let us do the work. Also, come back here. Try to pit him manure again, but make it more convincing. One would think that I hope you find some unscented manure. Look, you're going to be a great runner one day, and I could see you rising up in the ranks fast, so be ambitious. I only have a limited time on Earth. Alright, finally. These parasite manure explosion. There is no trace of my complicity to be found amongst the rubble. He went out with a bang. I told you that unscented manure works. Look, I ain't got time. Is that Chinese physician still here? Philosopher. Yeah. Butter. How much money does you have? 6. Okay. Give him that too. And he's picked up Shrewd. Giwargis, you're gonna be excellent! With the combination of quick and shrewd, that is the equivalent of genius. I could care less if he becomes humble, shy, or craven. He's already doing things great for Assyria. There you go. I'm just very, very happy that this legacy will continue. Assyria is back in the second golden age, unless it has been started already. from earlier. But unfortunately, the shepherd community in Nineveh can no longer sustain itself. We got as much wool out of it as we could. But when he becomes emperor, the first thing he's going to do is to look for what resource we can find in the domain. What you doing? Nothing. And you're still having a hard time trying to stop drinking. What you need to hire, if you can get out of hiding, is to go hire yourself a guru. Matter of fact, let me send you some money. Because hiring a guru may cost you 100 or so. By the way, is your second stage for the Buddhist temple finished? You need to build some features. Matter of fact, I'm giving away all the money to you, unless you build up another stage, and then that's a moronic thing to do. Because you could have used all that money to, I don't know, feed the hungry children in your realm. Because clearly, you're a slothful, stressful man. And yet they call you the just. One more. There. And he spent it all already. Let me guess. Yep, I can hear the hammers. He's building up another stage. And it's going to take up 29 years, so that's going to be up in the 1070s by then. As long as it's uninterrupted by whatever reason. Look, when this character dies, this current emperor, I will cut the episode short. Matter of fact, when he becomes adult, and if I fall into incapable, I need to commit suicide. He's got a bright future ahead of him. If only we baptized you. Oh boy, that's a lot up there. Man, they really want Armenia for some reason. Of course, they mean Duchy of Armenia, not the whole Kingdom of Armenia. I don't understand what these heathens want with Armenia. We got some assistance. And 49 now. Get back down here. It's winter. You don't want to be up there. Just having the shivers. At least he'll have the better martial skill than I by the time he grows up. I don't care if he gets the lowest stewardship education, he will be improved. At least I'll figure out some way. Again, just having the chills, but don't worry, I will have this episode end pretty soon. A friendship with a chiefess who is shrewd and groomed and lustful. For once, a good-looking woman. Regardless of color or creed, it's just, hey, a good-looking woman. Look, I know I'm already talking myself into this, but I realize I had a crush on Namis all along at Professor McGinley's. I wonder how she feels about it. I think she'll go for it. I could read Namis's answers in her eyes as soon as the words had escaped my lips and my heart sank like a stone. It took her a moment to recollect myself. I'm flattered, Namis, really I am. But I do not feel the same way. I'm sorry. Let us be friends. Well, I guess. She is also the spy master of Seville. And, well, to be fair, she's pregnant. An aspiring seducer. Plus, she has a bodyguard lover, so... She's already got plenty of lovers, so... One would think, yeah, she thinks I'm too old for him. Oh, fine. We'll be friends. Matter of fact, do any of my friends still around? Yeah, all of my friends from the academy. Build a new city? Of course. New city right here. It'll be done by next year. Unless I have to send my steward to build it faster. And it'll be done this month. Haha. The Masters. And it is the city of Arqua. Bit of well pronounced. Yeah, this summer, my son's gonna be a man. Where are they going? Well, get back down here. Oh no, they're leaving. Oh well. A young, talented artist from Nineveh proposes to paint an iconic picture paper portrait of Emperor Elisha of Assyria. Sure thing. He was assassinated. He was good. He was a good guy. Known for his patience. Again, let's do this. Giwargis. He's a guy with the Midas touch. Yeah. And apparently he did not get humble, shy, or craven. Instead, he was just moved into the right direction. He's got the best traits that that money can have. Well, soon afterwards. Look, you have what it takes. You've got what it takes. You've got the magic touch. But I don't want you to be marrying off to anybody just yet. You got a bright future ahead of you. Oh, right. I forgot this piece of education. Well, he can be humble because being content is bad for the trade league, but show some humility and it'll be fine. It's just a virtue that anyone can respect. Now, the Mongol emperor is dead and is replaced with a much younger one. Appreciates Muslims, but despises Dravidian cultures. And this time favors an open China. Well, looks like my time is coming. And you tell me to sleep upside down. Get back to being a member of the Trade League. What's the matter with you? I'm getting sicker and sicker. Gave me a foot bath against my fever. It was freezing. Also, correction. Katsiu, not Mongol. But they're related, nonetheless. No, I have food poisoning. Listen, I'm infirm and having food poisoning. I refuse treatment. It's about time that he starts his career. That's that. Emperor Katsiu has given up the ghost at age 57. He died after disagreeing with a meal. Cursed with an unhealthy love for food. Sounds about right. Katsiu, who's known for his massive girth, made a court were fearing that his habits would lead him to his untimely demise years before his death. Yeah, somebody fed him some poisoned food after whatever his next meal is going to be. And he ate it, and he got sick, and he decides refuse treatment. It's like, look, I groomed my son for perfection. Now it's about time that his reign begins. Again, Emperor Giwargis, or Giwargis, I'll figure out pronunciation, whatever's correct. Being both thrifty and frugal, no realm will surely prosper under his rule. Long live the Emperor! His reign will truly begin on the next episode of Assyria, in which is a bit of an unstable time. But don't you worry. This man, who is a member of the Trade League, and he inherits all these trade goods, he's going to take it to the top. But he may want to get married soon because we got a heir who is Croatian. Because, well, Sammy is married to Croatian. So we hope to see in the next episode in which things are going to be looking up. He's going to be the one to have to forge the Golden Bloodline. He's going to finish what his father had set out to do. And one more thing. Nice robe. Look at it. Look at it closely. Yeah, nice looking robe for a guy who's, he's going to be one of the rich, one of the great merchants of all time. So, we'll see you in the next episode. Until then, so long for now.